Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Swing and a miss with the hook. Misses with the straight left. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. Just missing with the uppercut. That uppercut misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, relax. Relax, I don't want to let down in the pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Get back behind the jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind. But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back in the left. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Oh, 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches has to hurt. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They exchange punches. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. He misses with that straight left. Well done with that counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Oh, you've let him back into it. Switch on, switch on. You've been... Jab's working nice. Oh, 1, 2 straight there. No, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work. Now, I don't want you to start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that punch. No, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Go out there and finish him. Good work. He was thinking. And then breathe when you're stepping around.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Let's reset. Forget about bad rounds. Some bad rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Trying to land that jab. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change.
Here you go, stick around. I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your
Focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great round.
the round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. He was close to
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Berries up a little.
confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out. The first miss.
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Get it. Ending what you do. Good work. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
Back at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
This guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Go on, switch on.
He was thinking, he was smart, he weren't loading up, but he was still landing the power shots. Good one. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good one.
Confidence. You want to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Better. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking it.
Down back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Get back out there and win the round. I need you to
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll
get that jab back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and...
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
he scores with the counter. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. The straight right just misses. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
Come on, you're getting back.
Smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at
Down the jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He was close to this fight, and now you're letting
this out. Go up there and finish him. Good work.
You've got to take that confidence well. Go out, the first minute.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Have you got complacent?
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set.
Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than humble.
Misses with the jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Left hook just missed. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Just the same again. Don't change it.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart.
Just stay focused. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Great one. So just keep pumping the end of his jab.
In the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go.
A few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure it out.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
absolutely.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And he misses with that straight left. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just missed with that left jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
This is doing the gap through the pair. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Your jab and breathe while you're stepping out. I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
A few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit so he can't pick you out. Great.
Alright, it's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get
This and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
relax now. I don't want you to load up.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it
And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Straight right just misses. Didn't land that jab. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just get in with him, mate, and then we go again. That was a terrible...
Do what you're doing. The gap's full of beer. Stay focused. Don't
Hey, he's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great round.
You go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still...
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You better...
About the defence on the end and what you do. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
There's the bell to start round 9. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The straight right just missing. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Hard work was thinking.
Getting back into the fight, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not...
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the first round and what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
That's alright. If you don't care, go out there and win this next fight.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start turning it.
Now you're running back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this.
And there's the bell to start round 10. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. punch himself out, though. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That left hook missed. That right uppercut misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I need you to go back out there and win this round. Get your mind back.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give it.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
You switch on, get your boxing back together, and go out there and put it back on him this round.
For the time, set him up, or you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up
And
there.
that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
And he's got
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
There's the bell to start round 11. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. A match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Mackie, I like that round. Good work. Good work out there.
Now, it's a tough fight. And he's going to be confident now.
Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Do what you do. Good work. Relax now. I don't want
And win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm.
you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just don't.
And it's out. Go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Don't worry about it.
Go up there. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
So close, so close.
And down goes Alexander Usyk. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
A corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Just missed with that hook. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson.